Angie.
Hello, come on. Something's wrong with my camera. Oh, I know what's wrong with my camera. Hang on. Did that do it?
I can see you. Yay.
So who have we got so far?
Donna's here. I haven't heard from her though.
Okay, I just got an email from Colleen. She's not going to make it. Colleen Brennan.
Yeah.
She was going to try, but she just said she just doesn't feel well and she's tired. I guess her whole family's been sick. You're being cut off about nose level, by the way. If you want to bring your camera down a little bit. I can see, your mouth. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
There we
Hi,
are.
Mary. Hi, Pat.
Hello.
Hey, Donna.
Hi.
So who are we expecting? Who are we expecting? Or whom
Peter
are we
said-
expecting?
Yeah, Peter said he was going to be here,
Mm-hmm.
and Dale is not going to be here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
I
Beth
think Gail,
said she was going to make it.
She said she was or wasn't?
She was,
Okay.
and Gail is not going to make it.
Hmm.
I didn't hear anything from Sue Porter or Althea Carr, so I'm assuming they're not going to make it.
Okay, well, if we don't have a quorum, we won't, I decided not to call the meeting to order. Is that correct, Don, I hope? And just say that there's not a quorum, so we can't proceed?
right.
I mean, because if I call it to order, I know Robert's rule says to call it to order, but I think we'll take roll first and if we don't have a quorum, not even call to order.
Oh, I see. I have a couple more people. Let's see. Sue Porter
Good.
and Marion Spalding. That's our
That's our, yeah,
person that
our
takes the
scrivener,
minutes.
our scrivener.
I know Mary Ann Foot was going to try to join through the computer or cell phone and try rather than dialing in. So she may be trying to get in. She's going to try to learn the technology.
Bless her heart. Oh, wait a minute. My dog is eating something. Hang on.
Oh, geez.
What are you doing? Hey, stop that. Stop that. She was thirsty and she was drinking water out of my flower pot. She's okay now. There, you can hear her. She's lapping loudly. Good. Okay. Sue Porter. I see. Marion, yeah. Sue Porter says she's connecting to audio. Now what are you doing? Excuse me. Okay, go get back in bed. Hey, come here. Just, there she is. Okay, she's lying down now. Good. Have you ever met my dog? No.
No,
Let me see if I can get her. He needs grooming. Here we go. This is so Sumi. Okay, say hello to everybody. Okay, all right, here we go.
Cute.
I'm an attorney, so my dog's name is So Sumi.
I like that.
I thought it was some Japanese name.
It is. It is a Japanese woman's name too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it means something like the comfort of the cool of the evening or something like that.
Oh.
Okay. She's 18, by the way,
Wow.
and deaf as a stone. I never knew it before, but my vet said that older dogs' eardrums just disappear for some reason. Who knows? Okay, now so much for veterinary science. 6:55. There is another grant that's going to be available from the humanities, federal humanities for humanities grants. I'm going to be sending the information out that I ran into. And we might want to try to come up with some sort of program for them. I'm not sure what they mean by humanities. Since we are human, I don't know. But it's something we should consider if anybody's interested or has any ideas. But I'll be sending that out too. Susan Porter is still connecting. You have that too?
Yes.
Oh, that's me. Oh, sorry. But I would sure like to get some more money, Donna, wouldn't you?
Money's always good. Yes, it is. That
Yeah,
doesn't have to come from the taxpayers.
yeah, a grant, anything, well,
Yep.
someone,
Yeah.
another taxpayer payer besides people in Hebron. That's how we do it.
Right. Well, that's true. We're all paying for it one way or the other, but
Yeah. But there's a lot out there.
there are.
I'm finding more and more. My niece is a librarian. She's the chief librarian of Camden County, New Jersey. She has 8 library branches under her command. And she just gets money. I don't know how she does it. She writes grants all the time and they're really good.
Mhm.
And she sent me like her outline on what she writes up. So I'll share that with the rest of the board too. And I sent it to Kevin, but I don't know if it's gotten out or not. So, but I think we all should be looking for any money we can come up with, anything. Children's library, someone should, anyone hear me about children's library? Or, anything we can possibly come up with. There's so many different programs that we could do if we could just, get into some of these grants.
Mhm.
Susan Porter stopped connecting. Is she there? So how long do you think we should wait for our friends? What's typical, Donna?
Well, I would wait. I would give it like after 7, I would give it a good 5 or 10 minutes just
Okay.
to make sure. But we need 5 people to make a quorum.
We're not doing so well.
No.
Gail said that this would not count as a canceled meeting because we didn't have a quorum and we tried to do it, because I believe we only allowed to have a, oh, here comes
Here's MA.
MA. So I understand we can only have so many canceled meetings a year. Is that true?
The bylaws, I think we're required to have 10 meetings per year.
So it's 2. So 3 is a bad number.
I mean, this has been a different kind of year with COVID. I mean, or 2 years really. But we're supposed to try to have 10 meetings a year. Well, we would have to probably schedule a special meeting to replace this meeting if we
Yeah.
can't meet, because we need to approve the budget.
Yeah, and Kevin's what, back on the 18th, you said, Sherry?
The 18th, yes.
Yeah. And I think he should be present to answer questions and make comments, unless you feel like you're up for it. I'm kidding. I don't mean to put you on the spot.
I'm not privy to all his information.
Okay. How do we schedule a special meeting, Donna?
We could schedule, I mean, we could pick a date tonight.
Okay,
But it just requires, you know, the notice. I believe it's 48 hours notice for posting a special meeting.
okay.
And then an agenda for the special meeting. It could be the same agenda. The only thing is you can't have other business, because a special meeting, you can only discuss what's specifically
agenda,
what's
yeah.
on the agenda.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if he's back on the 18th.
Oh, Peter's here now. Peter, Mary Ann,
And me.
Sue, you might have it.
We have to have 5.
Oh, you've got.
I'm here.
Hi, Peter.
Hi, Pat. Hi, Donna.
Okay. Hi, you only have 4 people right now. 4 board members.
So is there a particular night that's better than another night, or are we? Because I know there are a lot of other meetings scheduled on other evenings.
Yeah, I kind of like Mondays because of other meetings that are scheduled.
Mondays?
Yeah, and economic development is the 3rd Monday, so the 2nd Monday fits in fine with me with the library.
Yeah, we're concerned we're not going to have a quorum tonight, so we're going to have to schedule a special meeting. And the next Monday after Kevin comes back would be the 24th.
There's an economic development committee meeting that night.
What is that?
Democratic Town Committee meeting that night.
Oh,
I don't know
great.
if we have anybody that goes to that. Let's see what else there is that night. Parks and Recreation, Board of Education, Board of Education.
Is there any night that has fewer meetings than another? Sunday, I imagine.
I think once budget season hits, it's going to be, nobody's going to be available.
Yeah.
I would think.
Well, I think we need to do a meeting though within the next couple of weeks, because really the board has to approve the budget.
Yeah. And, and Kevin's not going to be back till the 18th. So we have, I'm not going to be available on the 19th. I'm going to be at a meeting. So, I mean, that leaves Thursday. Meetings on Friday? No?
No, well, people don't like to meet on Friday.
Okay, so that's the same for the weekend then, I would assume.
Well,
Yes.
what if on Friday we just had a limited agenda and it was simply to approve the budget?
We could do that.
I'm just thinking just to expedite things and move it along, Pat.
Yeah, would that be okay, Donna? If we
On
have
Friday, which Friday?
the 20, yeah,
The 21st?
yeah,
So that's the day that, I mean, if you did it that day, I think it would be okay. That's the day they're due. The budgets are due into Elaine. What if we did it on the 18th? I
sure.
mean, we would have to file the agenda before Kevin comes back, and then he would have to.
It's when Kevin is back, does that mean he's back in the office or he returns to the state?
He will be back in the office on the 18th. He does have a program with his community boot camp on the 18th.
Is that in the evening?
Yes,
And that's about 7 o'clock too?
yes.
Great. 19th, I'm going to be in East Haven. I'm meeting
Yeah,
with
the 19th is out for me. I can't do the 19th.
20th, anyone?
There's a Board of Selectmen meeting that night.
Oh, that doesn't go well, does it? I guess maybe try for but they're due on Friday. How in the world are we going to do this?
Well, he should be pretty close to having everything in place for the submission, for the initial submission, based on what we've done in the past.
Yeah, really, you're just giving it your blessing in any last minute, changes or
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah, because I don't think we've even discussed it in detail at this point.
Well, I think the discussions we've had is, and correct me if I'm wrong, Donna, it's a no change budget. So basically everything's got to stay the same unless we get word from town hall, like utilities, for example, are going to change, something like that. So I don't think we're going to see much movement in any dramatic new programs or Sunday openings or things like that.
Peter, do you know if the roof is in there? The replacement of the roof is part of the budget?
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
It's
No,
not?
That's in the CIP budget.
Right,
Okay,
that'd be in
cool.
the capital budget.
Okay, so basically, if that's all it is, then I don't see a reason. Hey, Peter, if I'm not available, could you chair the meeting if we had it on Wednesday?
When's Wednesday? I mean, what? When's Wednesday?
It's the
What
day after
date?
Tuesday. No, it's the 19th.
I cannot do the 19th.
Yeah. And we have to have a meeting to approve it. I mean, there's just no way around it.
I mean, if the only day is the 21st, that Friday, I mean,
but
it's due in, but I mean, I could tell the finance director that you're voting on your budget that night and it'll be in, first thing Monday morning. Or we could give her this and then just change anything if we had to change it.
Yeah. I like that idea of giving her that budget and then just basically putting our stamp of authority on it.
We're having a meeting right now,
No,
Yeah,
we're
I was
not.
thinking-
I haven't called it to order. We are not having a meeting. We are talking about adjourning to a different date.
Okay.
And isn't that just you and me talking, Pat? I
No.
mean,
No, this is basically, we don't have a quorum. I haven't called it to order. And we are discussing whether we're going to adjourn to a different date or, we can't continue it because we don't have a meeting. So it's looking like the 21st. So notice would have to be out 2 days in advance. And so Kevin would have time to do that. Correct? Yeah, he's back the 18th. Donna, did you go away?
No, I'm here.
So I know I could attend on the 21st. But the thing is, if that is our last date and we don't get a quorum again, we're sort of, SOL. Okay. Do we have to have it at 7 o'clock?
Sherry, there's nobody waiting, right, in the waiting room to get into the meeting?
I have a phone number up here. Let me click on that.
Oh, maybe that's somebody.
That's Mary Ann, but I think.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay. So can we have it at a different time? I mean, is that possible?
I don't see
can
why
have it.
not.
I'm sorry?
I say, I don't see why not. I mean, Kevin's usually there in the evening, so.
Donna, from the point of view of the town?
You can have it anytime. You can have a special meeting anytime you want.
Okay, so we could
Yeah,
have
if
it
you
like,
wanted to change it to 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock or 8:30 in the morning, if you found a day that everybody could make it, you can do that, as long as it's sufficient warning.
okay, so Kevin's back the 18th. He has a meeting. 19th, Peter and I are not available, and I would not be available after 1 o'clock on that day. Thursday, there's a board of selectmen meeting.
There
Okay.
is Thursday at 7.
So what if we tried for Thursday at 5?
What if we try for 7 a.m. on some day?
Are you
And-
nuts?
Well, I am, yes, yes. And
Okay.
you're not the first person to ever tell me that.
Well,
what
I won't have my camera on at 7 a.m. because I'll be in my jammies.
Well, I don't have my camera on either, but all I'm thinking is if it's limited just to the expense budget, I think it's a fait accompli myself. But Donna, correct me if I'm wrong. He's been doing a zero budget for a number of years now. If anything's in there, it's probably the Sunday hours, and they're going to get thrown out. We know that, and that's fine. Let them get thrown out. I think that's the only controversial, if you will, line item.
Peter, so what you're suggesting is that we could have a meeting before he gets back.
We could do that, or the day he gets back, have it first thing in the morning, 7 o'clock, 15 minutes, bing, bing, and you're done.
You know, I really don't have any questions myself. Okay, Donna, what about having it during the day on Thursday, the 20th? Because I'm just worried about who's going to put the notice out.
Let me check my calendar. I'll get back to you.
Okay.
Unless I lose you.
Okay. Well, I mean, at this point, we have to get the information from the other people. So I guess we'll have to, I'll send out some, Donna, can I send you an email, or can you send an email to, or Sherry or somebody, send an email out with some suggested times, then dates that people see if they can make it or not?
At the
Yes.
20th is good for me.
20th is good for me. So,
This is Sue. I'm not available the 20th.
oh no. Okay.
If you want to do it real early, I could do that, but during the day, I'm not around.
So what does real early mean?
Well, I mean, like Peter said, if he wanted to do it at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning.
Okay. All right, shall we aim for 8 o'clock on the 20th?
Yeah, that's okay with me.
Sherry, what time does Kevin come in the morning?
Oh, he can be there when he needs to be. So usually he's in about 9:30, but.
Okay,
Yeah, he
I'll tell him you said that.
could-
Okay, let's try for then. And hearing no other, Sue, that would be okay with you?
Yes.
Okay, because it would be very, very short.
Okay.
And then
So
if some,
what time was that?
8 a.m.
On the 20th?
Yes,
Okay.
okay.
Hi, Sue.
Hi, Peter. How are you?
I'm well. How have you been?
Good, good.
Good.
Okay, you are in my computer now. Okay, and that'll give, see, 2 days, that means it has, the notice has to go out on Monday or Tuesday.
It'll have to be Tuesday because we would be closed on that Monday.
So is that the 2 days that we require?
I believe a special meeting notice is 48 hours. So
It
no,
would have to go out by 8 o'clock on Tuesday morning then, is what you're saying?
they don't open until 8 o'clock. So it would be, if it would not be, it would be cutting it very, very, very close.
Okay.
It would be better for it to be filed on Friday.
Okay. All right, so you'd rather have the meeting on Friday then?
No, 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 no. The agenda should
Oh,
be
the agenda.
filed.
Okay, who would do that if Kevin's not here?
I can do it. or
I hate to
Sherry
ask
can do
you,
it.
you know. Yeah,
Sherry,
if
do you know
that-
how to do that?
Pardon me?
Sherry? I know, I'm asking Sherry if she knows how to do that.
I have
It's
no
just the
idea. what-
one, it's just the one item, right?
Just the one item, I don't see anything else that's pressing, that can't wait until the next meeting.
I can work with Sherry on getting it done.
Okay, excellent, okay. All right, then let's, I'll send an email out, I guess, or something, I guess, Donna, can you send an email out? Who sends the emails out? Kevin, all right. Okay, if I have a list, I'll send out an email, or you can send out an email about people coming.
Sherry, do you have a list of, do you have access to Kevin's files? I'm sure he's got a file that's got all the board members. Maybe you could send that out to help.
Ooh, that's even better. I like that.
He's got to have a file in that.
Yeah, because we were just going through the list there, Sherry, a few minutes ago.
Yeah, I just have phone numbers of everybody.
I have the group email. I have the library group email.
Okay, so then you can help each other get that done.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent.
Now,
You're going above and beyond, Donna. Thank you.
Pat,
Yeah,
unless I'm wrong, Donna, help me here. I think it should be limited to one item, and that's the
Yes.
expense budget. And I think we should limit it to X amount of time. I'm thinking along the lines of 15 to 20 minutes.
yeah. Let's see. Oh, we still, if we had, at a special meeting, do we have to have public comments? Donna?
No, you don't.
Okay, cool. All right, and we won't be approving minutes because it's a special meeting. And I don't see anything that would necessitate a vote on, before the next meeting. So I think, yeah, I think it could be limited to just approving the budget.
Yeah, I think we have to limit it, Pat.
Yeah. Okay, well, yeah, only a one item agenda.
Right. Proposed expense budget 22, 23.
Yep. FY 22/23 budget.
Yep.
And yeah.
And do you also have to say action to be taken? Since it's a special meeting?
We
We'll
could throw the
put,
word approval or consideration in there if you'd like.
Right. Right. Budget approval.
Okay, excellent. All right, I think then we are not having a meeting because we do not have a quorum. And I think we have an adjournment date for a special meeting set up for the budget. And saying that, I guess we'll all just say goodbye.
Wait a minute, we don't have a quorum?
No,
I thought we did. I mean, I didn't get in for a long time, but I've been watching this thing.
We
No,
got
we-
Mary and Don, we only have 4 board members, trustees. Do we have 4 or 3? 4.
Well, we need 5.
And we need 5. You know,
Oh
I could
my
claim to have a
God.
dual personality, but I don't think that would work. So, yeah,
You
so
mean
we
your skit?
we don't have a quorum, no.
I'm checking with Althea. She is at another meeting. She had told Kevin she wasn't going to be able to make this meeting. She's at a Sacred Ground meeting.
Oh, no, we don't want to disturb that.
Right. But
Can
she
we
is,
informally discuss the Maple
No.
Fest?
Nope,
oh,
we cannot do business. Except for
So-
setting up a new time and date.
but that is a good point. So we really shouldn't be discussing anything that's not the next meeting, but
When
MA
is the
has a
next
good
meeting?
point, because if we don't discuss Maple Fest, the February meeting is too late.
Okay, so we would have a 2-item agenda. Peter,
I think we're gonna get bogged down in the quagmire. I understand the significance, but I think we're gonna get bogged down.
Yeah,
Let's
I
get
agree
this-
with that.
Let's get this
'cause
damn
I-
budget done.
Yeah.
okay. All right, so let's get the budget done. But February meeting is going to be too late for the Maple Fest.
Unless by the February meeting, Kevin and the staff come to us with their recommendation as to what they want to do and how they're gonna staff it.
And that involves the Friends also.
Okay,
And the friends, if that involves them. And-
Okay.
And Kevin's professional enough. He understands how to do that stuff. Let's
Okay.
let the library director handle the administrative task, Pat.
okay, is that okay with everybody? About the
Well,
Maple Fest?
registration has to happen, though.
Registration?
If registration for the Maple Fest has to happen, if we are going to participate in it.
Well, let's put it this way. Someone should attend the Maple Fest meeting on Wednesday, I think it's Wednesday, on Tuesday, the 18th,
Tuesday, the
and it's
18th?
in the library.
Okay. What if Kevin volunteered to do that, attend it on the 18th? Would that be a chance to register?
The registrations are due by February 1st
Oh,
to
okay.
get the preferential pricing. After February 1st, it goes up.
Okay, let's have Kevin. Can't vote on it tonight either. Damn it.
No, can't vote on it.
Okay, well, let's get Kevin to go to that meeting on the 18th. And then he can present what he's chosen to do.
That's not
And-
really up to him to make all those decisions.
I know, unless we broaden out, we don't have any choice, and we have to have the budget in by the 21st. Kevin is not back until the 18th. And that we're having it in the meeting on the 20th in the morning. And Peter can only attend if it's short. So that's the quandary that we are in.
Althea can attend. And I would think Gail will be able to attend.
The meeting on Wednesday or,
No,
And the
the board meeting on Thursday.
okay. And the registration is due by February 1st, you said?
Yes.
I mean, Peter, we could have something as limited a vote as we want to register, and we could leave it up to the librarian to come up with the plan.
I don't think we would have to register. I don't think we would be using it. I think it would be the association. Well, no. The Friends would be more apt to using it and to register and to open up the community room for lots of other uses.
Donna, what do you say about, does the library itself have to register?
If we are gonna do an event,
At
either
the library.
the friends, the association or the board, if we're gonna do an event, a fundraiser, have a booth, then we would need to register.
Right, but it would be that particular group.
Right.
But so if we don't register as the library, we cannot raise funds. Only the friends could raise funds. Correct?
Yes.
So, I mean, that would limit our ability to get more money, I guess. And I think the library should be present at the Maple Fest in some way or another, to be precise.
Yeah, we can sign people up for new library cards.
Yeah, or, since we're going out into the community and perhaps,
We're having a
Addressing-
meeting when we're having this discussion, we're having a meeting. So
I
Yeah,
know,
you're
we
right.
I
really-
know. So we can't make any decisions, but my feeling
I
is
think we should add it to
explore
the
it.
special meeting agenda.
I agree. Sorry, Peter.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So we now have 2 items on our agenda for Thursday the 20th at 8 to 9 a.m. Okay. So I think we have gotten the agenda for the special meeting and set the date for the special meeting. So, and then everything else will just happen during the next regular meeting, I would suppose. Okay. So now can I
Sounds-
say goodbye?
Yes, I think while we're still safe, we better say goodbye.
Okay. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, everybody. Susan.
Thanks, everyone.
Good
Thanks,
night.
Amy.
Sherry, I'll talk to you tomorrow about getting the agenda together,
Okay.
Okay.
okay, and getting it out.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh.